If you're watching this right now, we need your help. Yeah, you. As you know, we release the YouTube version of the show every week, every Sunday night. And while we do appreciate the support you guys have given us, we do have a slight problem. And the problem is that we're not getting enough likes on our videos. We got videos that have hundreds of views and only a handful of likes. We got videos that have thousands of views and only a handful of likes. So we're asking you to hit the like button right now before you even watch the video. Why is that? Because YouTube has algorithms, and those algorithms have rules to where it says if a video is not getting enough likes, they bury it. They don't recommend it to other people, and other people cannot find out about the most infamous podcast on planet Earth, Super Duty Tough Work. That, my friends, is why liking videos is so important. Please just hit the like button. We don't ask much of you all, and liking the video is totally free. It goes a long way to ensure that me and Illogic can continue to make content like this. So if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button. If you've done it already, thank you. On with the show. Red light. We are live.
What up?
Yeah, man. We here.
Yeah, last week was kind of tight.
Yeah, it's a fire episode.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Mr. Liff.
Word. That record is dope, too.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to do the deep dive on that one.
Yeah, it's good. It's a really good record.
Yeah.
Really good record.
So for those of you at home who missed last week's episode, we did a liner notes episode of the podcast with special guest, Mr. Liff.
Friend of the show.
Yes, friend of the show, who was on the show before for our real estate episode. And, is a friend of the podcast. And so his new record with Stu Bangers, Vanguard, is out now. It's a fire album. And go support that man. Give him some plays, give him some downloads, pick up the vinyl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, I say all that to say this. Interviews are coming back.
Back into place.
We had a lot of good feedback on that last week. One of the dopest comments was, I listened to this and I thought y'all was in the studio together.
Yep.
Because it sounds
so clean. Sound like this.
Yeah. That's what we going for, folks. We want it to sound like that so that the experience is the same. So it can be hard to get that, when you're in two different cities. But, Liff is up on his audio engineering.
Right.
So he was able to pull it off for that one. And so, more interviews to come. So stay tuned, man.
Word.
Here we are. This is November 20 what?
22nd?
21st.
21st. 90 days? How you doing?
Come on, man. 90 days of discipline update. I'm in the groove now.
Yeah, you in the, I see you posted there now. You see 281.
Come on. The word counts.
585.
Come on now. Gotta share them word counts. Look, that's how you know I'm in my bag.
Yeah.
When I'm just knocking it out every day or two, just because writing a book, you ain't writing no 1,500 words, 2,000 words every time you sit down. So to me, it's just like sit down until you get a couple hundred words. And sometimes I do better, but on paper. And so the book, cooking.
Nice.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I feel very confident I will be finished before the end of the new year.
Word.
I think I will at the end of this week. I should hopefully have just it should be written, and then I should just have to go do my charts and my graphs and my graphics and my layout and stuff. But I'm hoping within the next week to 2 weeks I'll be done.
Nice.
Then it can start the proofreading process and all that other stuff. So that one, your man's is on it.
Nice.
Your man's is on it.
Nice.
Reissues, picked up some test presses yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, your man's it's looking good right now.
Looking good for you,
It's looking really good. I was trying to do a couple and I was only expecting one. Your man's got 2 joints back.
Nice.
Which means that they could both be coming around the same time.
Word.
Depending on how things shake out. So that is looking like it's gonna happen.
Nice.
My workouts been hit or miss, but I'm still 3 to 4 times a week.
Okay.
I'm not up to my 5, 6.
Okay.
But I'm staying consistent on that. And I'm in my sewing class. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing your thing.
I'm doing it. With the 90 days of discipline, I'm cooking, man. How you looking?
I'm looking much better.
Okay.
Now that I got my schedule.
There we go.
I'm doing much better. My production is Oh man, I miss making beats so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I miss making beats so much. So yeah, I've been sending Castro some joints.
Okay.
That he's been digging. And working on engineering and mixing this Lucid record.
Mm-hmm.
And starting to get an outline for my book, because I'm still kind of figuring out exactly what my theme of the book is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm brainstorming. Like my nights that I'm supposed to be doing my book, I basically sit in the basement and write down ideas.
Okay, that counts.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm doing right now, because I really, don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working on it though. I'm actually doing some things. And I mean, even though I took the writing off of the list, I've actually got a couple joints.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Actually, because since I started making beats again,
you started writing again.
I actually got a couple joints. Like, hey, yo, hold up, this might, you know what I'm saying? This might fit. Yo,
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, so
that's tight. I made 3 beats last night, 1 this morning.
Wow,
it's been a long time since I did that. I was just like,
fire.
Yeah. I got some things.
Got some traits.
Got some things, man. Like I like all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of them. Like, okay, I could. These could be used by me or somebody else. They're not like throwaways. But I've been sampling for like a week or 2 now.
Yeah,
and not.
So you had some a
lot of ideas in the stash,
right?
In the tuck, as they say. Right. So if you at home, 90 days of discipline. We still doing it.
Yeah, we still doing it.
You should still be doing it. You still got time to get it together. You still got about 5.5 weeks, 6 weeks.
That's a lot. That's still a long time.
Yeah. So on New Year's, we need y'all to call in. We're going to tell y'all the number at that time and when to start calling in. Leave us y'all updates, how y'all did. And then we're going to do our results show. And me and Illogic, we probably going to come in here zooted. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Your boy's going to be sharp for the New Year's episode.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Suit jackets. Suits, ties.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Might even bust a little nice hat or something.
A little bit.
Maybe.
Something, man.
We'll see.
Splash it with a little something.
Hey, we might do that one in color. You know what I mean? Maybe we won't do that episode in black and white.
Maybe we do that in color. I like that.
Because we're going to be so flavorful.
Yeah, you got to see it.
We need the world to see.
Yeah, you got to see it all.
So, stay tuned. So we're going to need y'all. We're going to play y'all messages and we're going to be dressed up. And we're going to be celebrating the New Year's, on Super Duty.
Word.
So this week, that was a longer intro than usual.
Right.
But we did have some new news to discuss since we ain't got together in a couple weeks. So this week we talking about dating. We did an episode about a year ago that was called Dating Creative People. Mm-hmm. That was one of our super popular episodes.
Yeah.
And so we want to bring it back a little bit. This week we're going to do dating ambitious people or dating successful people, because this is something that people don't talk about. People have no idea how different ambitious people are.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It ain't the same.
It's not just your regular run of the mill.
No.
It's not the same.
And, if you're at home, maybe you have dated someone ambitious or successful and you didn't even realize that the rules is a little different. Mm-hmm. And so in this episode, we're going to break down, 10 of these things that you need to know when you're dating ambitious, successful people. And we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
We got you stuck off the realness, the most infamous, you heard of us. Official podcast murderers, the show comes equipped with viewpoints to share. Grown man ideas for all those who care and want to grow, so go ahead and download. Every single week with a brand new episode. You're not alone in this world, cousin, so we share information and honest discussion and keep repping a culture like we supposed to. They spread gossip, but they never come close to. I can hear it inside their tone. They talk about the industry but never left their home. You get laced up with bullet points and such, plus empowering topics that they never would touch. You can put your whole network against the team, but Super Duty Tough Work's the MVP. Most valuable podcast on MP3. Priceless info, but all of it's free. So take these words home and think them through. Super Duty Tough Work is coming at you. You are now listening to Super Duty Tough Work with your host, Blueprint. Raw and uncut. Adult conversations. No shucking, no jiving, and no bullshit.
So here we are, folks. Super Duty Tough Work, Blueprint, Illogic, breaking it down this week.
Word.
Dating ambitious people, dating successful people. What's the difference, Blueprint? How do you know so much about this topic? Let me break this down. Let's talk about the number one thing you need to know about dating ambitious people. You're not number one.
You might have to say that. You might have to say each of these twice.
People in the back. Hey, you're not number one. Hey, look, man. This is. I'm not trying to be mean to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to be completely honest and transparent. When it comes to ambitious people, highly successful people, the number one thing in their lives is their passion.
Yeah.
It's their purpose.
Yep.
That is what wakes them up every day. That is what inspires them to work hard. It's what keeps them up at night. And a lot of people have a hard time accepting that, because to accept it means that you're not number one.
Yeah.
And so instead of accepting it, you fight against it.
Like, how do you think they got successful?
Right. Not chasing you around.
Not chasing you. Chasing that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't fuck with them.
Yeah, if they wasn't.
Come on now.
Yeah.
And no one wants to admit that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they was working at McDonald's,
right,
would you fuck with them the same?
Chasing you.
Working
at McDonald's, chasing you.
You'd be like, nah, you're not ambitious enough.
Nah.
You ain't successful enough.
Yep.
You ain't thinking big enough.
Mm-hmm.
So the price for them being successful and ambitious is that they have to put their purpose first.
Mm-hmm.
What does that look like in real life? In real life, it looks like a person who wakes up and their agenda is set around what they do to be successful, learning, studying,
yep,
practicing their craft,
yep,
working, making connections,
mm-hmm,
politicking, networking, whatever you call it. All the job that is about being successful and contributes to their success, that's number one.
Yeah.
Now, they're human, so they don't do that all the time.
Right.
So they do need people in their life who can support them.
Right.
They do need, people to date who are cool.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're not in that space, they can kick it with you and unplug and have a good time. But what's important is to accept that you're not number one to a successful person.
Right.
You can, and that's not a bad thing.
No, it's good. You don't want to be like, I don't think people understand what it takes to be the center of somebody's universe.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of pressure.
Yes.
I don't really want that pressure. I don't want to be the center of you. I don't want to be your everything. Because I'm human. I'm a fuck up.
Married man talking, folks.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be the center of your everything. You got to have something else in order for you to feel whole.
Yes.
You got to have something else. I got to have something else, because it's not fair for me to put that pressure on you to be everything that I need in life.
Come on, man. Say that again.
It's not fair. It's not fair for you to be everything, for me to think that you should be everything. It's not fair.
Yeah. And it's very naive for people to believe that they can or should be someone's everything.
Yep.
We like to believe that, like, I want to be number one in their lives. But as you just said, being number one comes with a lot of scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being the number one focus in someone's lives, and how the expectations of you change. Are you ready to carry that?
Yeah.
Are you ready to wear that fucking crown?
It's a heavy load, man.
It's a heavy load to be number one. That means everything you do has to be perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You have to give them every single thing they need emotionally.
Yep.
You have to give them every single thing they need financially.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? In terms of fulfillment, you got to be it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Most people are not.
No.
Most people have never thought about that. And then they date someone successful and they start to resent the fact that that person has something that's bigger than them that they're always focused on.
Yep.
But instead of complimenting them, they resent them. They try to pull them away from it. They make them feel guilty about doing it. They shame them. It's like, oh man, you doing that again?
Yeah.
Oh, what about us? What about? It's like, look, man, do you want the benefits that come along with this person going that hard at something, or do you want to date someone who's not very ambitious, not very successful, and they got all the time in the world for you?
Got all the time in the world.
If they ain't got shit else to do.
What you doing?
They wake up saying that.
Yep.
What are we doing today?
Yep.
Hey, what you got going on?
Yep. Exactly.
Can I go with you? Can I this? Can I that? You have no breaks from a person like that. they got too much time.
Yeah.
They got so much time that you wondering, why don't they get another job?
Right. Why don't they do something?
Yeah.
Why don't they why don't they find a hobby?
Right.
Why don't they find a passion?
Get out of my face. Will ya? You got too much time on your hands.
Yeah.
I'm uncomfortable.
Right.
So dating ambitious and successful people has a different challenge, and you got to know you're not going to be number one.
Yeah.
Number two thing about dating successful, ambitious people, they hate drama and distractions. They hate drama. Look, successful people, ambitious people kind of got to where they are because they have discipline.
Yep.
They practice their craft religiously.
Yep.
They have set a higher standard for themselves.
Yes.
And in doing so, they've had to eliminate distractions
Yep.
and drama from their lives.
Because it takes time away from the craft.
Thank you.
It takes time away from the work. When I'm distracted, when I'm dealing with drama, I'm not focused on what I'm doing. I'm not focused on being a better painter or being a better chef or whatever you're doing.
Yep.
I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on what's happening over here, or who did what to who, or nah, man.
They don't have time for that.
Don't have no time for that.
And there's an emotional toll there too. Like you saying, when you're dating someone who's a lot of drama and you're a successful and ambitious person, you eventually start to kind of resent them.
Yep.
And you start to see that there are people, and we've all dealt with people like this, who will deliberately create drama because they find that it's the only way to get you
to get your attention. You pay attention to them,
to make them number one.
Yeah.
So now you're number one because of drama and chaos. Do you think that's going to help your relationship with them or hurt it?
You won't be number one for long.
No.
You won't even be number two.
Nope. You're going to be 100.
Right.
You're unranked.
Yeah, you're going to get text messages. No more phone calls.
No more. No more. And they're going to stop responding to your drama.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, the best thing for you to do if you're dating one of these people is really look at how your correspondence with them goes.
Right.
Am I adding peace to their life? Am I adding clarity, order, discipline, predictability, reliability? Am I adding those things, or am I adding chaos, drama, confusion, arguments, negativity, stress?
Yeah.
And the problem is that people who are successful have no tolerance for hate and drama and distractions, because it takes them away from their purpose, which is really the main reason you fuck with them anyway.
Yeah, and if you're not careful, if you are that drama and that distraction, you will be removed from their lives, just like the other drama and distraction has been removed from their lives.
Thank you.
You will not last long. That shit don't work.
No.
Because you already ain't number one.
Say it.
You know what I'm saying? So if you not adding to this and you subtracting from it, you already ain't number one.
Say it.
So it ain't gonna be hard.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if we ain't married or nothing.
Come on, man.
It ain't gonna be hard for me to let me get you out the paint.
Yeah. And then they'll look at their lives and be like, you know what? It's awfully peaceful now.
Yep.
Let me find someone who's on some peace shit, who understands the mission.
Yeah.
And there are people who understand the mission. They've dated successful people for a long time. That's why you rarely see men at the highest levels of society with wives who are in the forefront. They tend to play the back because they don't want to be distractions to their husband's mission or their wife's mission, whoever that is in the front. They understand that they don't have time for that shit.
Right, because we need to be successful.
Yeah.
And us being successful is me playing my role.
Yeah.
Whether I'm the husband or the wife.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Me playing my role, that's how we gonna continue, you know what I'm saying, to do what we doing.
We're a team.
Yeah.
And whether you like it or not, the team is more successful when I let you fully dive into this thing. So I should actually just be pouring into you, not distracting you from what you need to do.
Facts.
That's number 2. Okay, number 3 thing about dating ambitious, successful people is they're not competing with you.
Nah.
This is a real one. Yeah, all of these is for the people in the back.
It's hard.
Nosebleed seats. Up in the rafters.
Yeah.
You hear me down there?
Oh, man.
In the balcony. They're not competing with you.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not. Look, people are successful because they're so competitive. Everyone they come into in their field, they understand that they only got where they are because they practiced harder, they worked harder, they competed harder, and they got the best out of themselves all the fucking time.
Yep.
So the last thing they want is to date someone who mistakenly thinks
Right.
that they can be competitive with that person on any level.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
we're not competing. We're not arguing. We're not having a pissing contest. If I'm dating you, compliment me. Don't compete with me.
Yeah.
And you got to really see that one for what it is, because sometimes we all have a competitive nature.
Right.
And it's easy to feel insecure if you're around someone who's accomplished. Maybe you feel like, maybe I don't know if I should be with that person, or maybe they can get somebody else. But if they've chose you, then they've seen something in you that they like. But it's up to you to see, like, yo, I'm not here to compete with this person.
Right.
And the more I try to compete with them, especially in their lanes, in the way that they do things, they go out and fight all day. When they come back home or they come around me, I'm not competing with them. That's the absolute worst thing you can do.
Yes.
Because they have to compete with unknown enemies out in the world, unknown competitors and forces. The last thing they want to do is come back home and compete with their mate.
Yeah. You're supposed to be their peace.
That's it.
You're supposed to be their peace. Compliment, not compete.
Thank you. Number 4.
This is important.
Yeah, this is. All of these is for the people in the back. We got to start the whole auditorium today. People in the back. Number 4 thing about dating ambitious or successful people is that they need time alone.
Alone. Keyword. Alone.
Not in a room with you.
Right.
By themselves, guys. They need to think. They need to plan.
Yep.
They need to clear their minds
Yes.
so that they can do the next thing.
Yeah.
If you don't give them time alone, they're gonna hate you.
Yes. Resentment.
Yes.
Will settle in.
You should be happy when you see them go into wherever it is that they do their art craft thing.
Right.
To be alone.
Yeah.
Why? Because it gives them time to breathe.
Yeah.
Time to reset. You know, it's no different than when you come from a long day of work and maybe you got kids at home or something, and you pull up in your driveway and you just decompress before you go down. You just think,
Yeah. You had to do that sometimes.
you know,
You got to do that sometimes.
let me let go of that. Let me breathe real quick.
Yeah.
Calm down. Okay, let me head in this house.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta reset. There's a thing that goes on in relationships where we assume that because someone wants to be alone, that they don't want to be with us.
Right. And that's that competition thing.
Yeah.
That's the furthest thing from the truth. I need to be alone. I need to be. And the thing is, the person that's usually the person complimenting, the successful individual, they need their time too.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times, because I do the art stuff and my wife does baking and stuff. And there's times like she's like, don't you got some beats to make?
You've been sitting here a little too long.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's times when she like, I'm in the kitchen baking, like, you trying to sit here and have a conversation with me. Don't you got something to do? Because I'm doing my thing.
That's funny.
Why don't you go edit a video or something?
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, it's true though.
Yeah.
And it's no disrespect to you.
No, it's not.
I'm saying, hey, you need your space. I need my space.
Right.
This thing works because we give each other our space.
Right, because we compliment each other.
Yeah.
I do my thing, you do your thing. We come together when, it's time to take a break.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you don't admit that that's a reality, what you end up doing is, like you're saying, you get upset every time they start to work on their craft. You get upset when they need time alone and you take it personally.
Yeah.
And then when they come back from that time alone,
Yep.
you're pissed off.
Yep. So then the time that you're supposed to be together is fucked up.
Because you didn't go do your own thing when they was doing their own thing.
Right.
And now, like you're saying, you come back together. Now there's tension and they don't understand it. And what does this make them do? Go be alone again.
Yep. I'm going to go back.
On purpose.
I'm going to finish. Yeah. I'm going to finish doing what I'm going to do.
Yeah. So they need time alone, man. That's number 4. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Word.
For the last year, I've been telling y'all, new book coming soon. The new book is coming soon. The new book is coming soon. Proud to let y'all know the new book is finally here. It's pre-ordering right now on waitlist.com. The new book is titled The 10 Traits of Successful Hip Hop Artists, and it will be out officially on Tuesday, October 13th. In the book, I use interviews, album lyrics, anecdotes, and everything else I could get my hands on to reveal 10 traits that have defined the success of some of the dopest hip hop artists of all time. From Jay Dilla to Rock Marciano to Murs to Mr. Dibbs to 50 Cent to the RZA, Slug from Atmosphere, Evidence, Tech Nine, De La Soul, and many, many, many more. If you rock with me, I need you to go to waitlist.net right now and pre-order your copy. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. All right, folks, we back. Super duty tough work. Dating successful people.
Word.
Dating ambitious people. Y'all know what it is. This should hopefully be an eye opener to some of y'all, because some people will struggle with this. We all have. And so we're gonna keep it moving. We on number 5. And number 5 is they need breaks as well.
Yes.
So when you're dating somebody who's super ambitious, they have moments where they'll be so deep in their craft that they don't know what time, day, month it is.
Yes.
It ain't no disrespect to you.
Nah.
They are lost in that craft.
Yes.
Lost, no time, space, nothing matters. They don't know. And so they can do this for days, weeks, months when they're deep on a project. And what you need to know when you're dating somebody like that is that, hey, it's okay to go give them a break sometimes. Hey, you want to take a quick break?
Yeah.
Go grab something to eat,
Yeah.
ride around the block. Hey, I see you just made 30 beats. Burn them on the CD. Let's go listen in the car.
Yeah.
You know, let's go to the fucking fair. Let's go to the fucking park.
Yeah, let's go do something.
Walk,
Yeah.
bike ride, whatever. They need breaks. And because they need breaks, you naturally can help give it to them. But remember, a break is a break from working.
Right.
You know, you give them a break once they're already in it. You don't stop them from going down there to do their shit.
Right.
You, once they're in it and they can lose track of time, they need you because you're going to create balance. When you help to create balance, they're happier. They're healthier. Most of the stuff we do creatively is not necessarily healthy physically.
Right.
Sitting on our
Sitting
ass.
down for hours.
Yeah.
Be 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Lose track of time.
Dog, I lose track of time like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's easy.
Day of the week, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go hard on beats or some shit like that or writing. I'll look up and like, how is it 5 o'clock? I feel like I just sat down at 11. I just started writing at 1. Where did the time go? Supposed to call somebody or hit somebody back. I ain't stared at my phone. Phone's plugged in another room. No idea. And if you take that as disrespect, it's not. But what you need to do is hit them up. Hey, want to go do this?
Yeah.
Want to go do that? And they actually will be receptive of it because you're reminding them what time it is.
Yeah, because he's like, oh shit, I have been doing this for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I need a break.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go get some lunch.
I really gotta pee. Have you ever not noticed
Right.
you really had to pee while you was making the
Yeah,
beat or some
until
shit?
somebody stop you.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, I'm tight in the motherfucker.
My bladder is killing me right now.
I'm hungry as fuck. How do I get this hungry? I've been eating anything today. I've been down there 8 hours.
Right.
They need you to help them take breaks.
Yeah.
And it's okay. So that's number 5. Number 6, the thing about dating successful people. They'll hold you to a higher standard.
Because they hold themselves to a higher standard.
Say it again.
Come on. They hold themselves to a higher standard. So why wouldn't they hold you to a higher standard?
People don't want to admit this one. This is a tough one to swallow.
Yeah.
They look at these ambitious people and they say, well, why are they pushing me? Why are they expecting me to do more? Why are they expecting me to be more? Why can't they just accept me for who I am?
Don't even. Don't even. Oh God. Oh man.
You know, and the answer to those questions is because they don't accept themselves
Right.
for who they are.
They working on themselves. Why would a successful person want somebody that ain't got no prospects? Why would they want somebody that ain't got no plans? They ain't got no goals for themselves. You too busy focused on me. You don't got nothing going on for yourself. I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah, like raise the standard.
Yeah.
Simply because they expect more from themselves. And that's not a bad thing.
That's great.
They don't expect you to do what they do.
No.
They just expect you to at least strive to be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
And if you can't do that, if you're unwilling to do that, that can be a huge turnoff and roadblock to a successful person.
Yes.
They're thinking, well, shit, if I bust my ass every day, they don't have to do what I do. They at least try.
They can do something.
Something.
Do something. Find a hobby.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yeah, like just anything. And it makes everything go better because then you have more to talk about. You understand what they go through a little bit more because you haven't just accepted the status quo in your life for everything and be like, oh, this is good enough. I give up. You're around someone who's constantly pushing themselves, never giving up, always trying to do more. And now you have more in common. So, they hold you to a higher standard. It's not a bad thing. Don't be offended by it, but it's a reality.
Yeah.
That was number 6?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Word.
What up, everybody? Blueprint here to let you guys know that all 3 of my books are finally back in stock. That means right here, What a Night. This book is back in stock. It's $10. This is a book about the worst shows in my career. That's 10. Word is Blog Volume 1 is back in stock. That's $10. And also, The Making of Adventures in Counterculture. This book is about my Adventures in Counterculture album. If you have the album, you love the album, you should have a book too. That's $10. All 3 of these books are back in stock for $10 each, or you can get all 3 of them for just $25 right now on waitlist.net. That's all I got today. Thanks for your support. Peace.
We back.
Word.
Super duty tough work in the building. Bars as usual.
Yes, Mad Gems.
Who talks about these topics?
Dr. Phil.
That's it. That's it.
I know hip hop dudes.
No. They not talking about this.
Nah.
This is the realest. This is the realest. Dating ambitious people. Dating successful people. Okay. We got number 7 reason or thing you need to understand about dating successful people is that there will always be a new goal.
It's always something else I got to achieve.
It's never enough.
Got to learn something else.
I thought we hit the last mountain.
Yeah, we did. It's a new one.
Where'd that mountain come from?
Yeah.
Will we ever stop going after these things?
No. No, because they got ambition. You got ambition. When you want to learn shit, it's always something new.
It's always a new mountain to climb, man. I think some people who are not used to being around ambitious people don't understand that. They tend to look at it like, okay, maybe this is just seasonal.
Right. Maybe it's a phase.
Yeah, they're just hungry right now. They're just obsessed with this one thing.
Yeah.
And when they get that thing, that'll be it.
Right.
It's like, nah, man, I'm obsessed with this. Now I'm obsessed with that. Now I'm obsessed with this. Now I'm trying to get that. Now I need this goal and then that. Now I got these things. I'm going to go after that. It doesn't end.
Right.
And that's not bad.
Right.
I mean, just think about it. The more ambitious you are, typically in America, the more money you make.
Yep, exactly.
So would you really be satisfied dating someone who has just said, fuck it, I'm done after high school?
Right.
They don't want to learn nothing else. They don't want another goal. They don't want to push themselves. You want to be dating people who have ambitions,
Right.
who have higher goals. And what is dangerous to me is the person who only has one goal.
Right. And they reach it and then they have nothing else to do, nothing else to look forward to.
Bro, that happens a lot in sports.
Yeah.
Like there's guys in the NBA who were incredible high school players.
And they just want to make it to the NBA.
Yeah,
That's it. That's it. I made it. I'm good.
Like, how was he a bust?
Yeah.
A bust is basically a dude who was happy to get there.
Yeah.
He didn't polish. He didn't keep working just as hard as the kids who weren't supposed to be there.
Right.
So you got these cats who were like undrafted.
Right.
Who are now getting huge contracts because they came in and showed improved. Whereas a guy who was the number 1 high school player, Andrew Wiggins type, doesn't improve or show anything and has been in the same spot for 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah. Got cats coming from the D League outplaying you.
Balling.
Yeah. Because they put the work in.
They hungry.
Yeah.
They never got satisfied. They always had a new goal. It wasn't just to fucking get there, to do one thing and just kick back like this is it. It's like, no, we're going to keep going. Every goal we got, cool, we got that one. And then instead of being satisfied, you just keep looking up. You're like, nah, man, it's not good enough.
Yep.
I'm gonna still keep going. Like,
that's why the greats are the greats.
thank you.
Because they never satisfied.
All-star, so what? Not good enough.
Nah. I got 2 championships. I need 3.
Yep. Got 3, I need 4. All-NBA, I need All-NBA first team.
Yep. Yep.
3-time All-Star, I need 6.
Yep. Exactly.
What's the record? 13, 17? I need 17.
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Yep.
You have to have new goals. That's how you become great. You don't have to always get the goals, but you need a goal.
Mm-hmm. Something to shoot for.
Yeah, because otherwise, there's no reason to get up every day.
Right.
That's number 7.
Yeah.
Number 8. This is a real one.
This is so real.
This is so real. Look, dating successful people, dating and business people, number 8 thing you need to understand is that they can sound delusional sometimes.
This nigga crazy.
He said he about to... Is anybody hearing this dude talk about what he about to do? He sounds crazy to the motherfucker. He out of his fucking mind.
Oh man, you don't know how many times I've told Taya some stuff and she just look at me like, okay, all right, I believe you, baby.
Okay.
All right, that sound good.
Okay, go ahead out there and do it, baby.
That shit's so real,
Sounds
dog.
tight. Look,
Oh man,
you gotta be a little bit
a
delusional.
little bit crazy
to get some shit done.
Yeah,
You can't be realistic.
yeah,
You gotta be a little delusional.
yeah, a little bit.
You gotta believe that what you see is not set in stone, man.
Right.
That shit is just temporary. That you can make reality mold around your fucking dreams.
Yeah.
If you don't believe that, you're never gonna achieve nothing great, man.
Yeah.
And so you gotta be a little delusional.
A little crazy.
You gotta say you can do some shit that you ain't proven yet.
Right. You don't even know how to do it.
No idea.
No clue.
I'ma do that.
Yep.
People like
Like what?
this man crazy. Okay, bruh.
Yeah.
You gotta be that guy sometimes to say some shit that no one else will say because deep in your heart, you fucking believe you can do it.
Yep.
No proof. No evidence that you can do it.
Just know.
Just belief.
Yeah.
I'm gonna will myself to learn that, to do that, to make reality my fucking bitch. That's who you gotta be.
Yep.
And that's who successful people are. They're people who made reality their bitch.
Yeah.
Look, I got this dream. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm killing it in the dreams. Now it's time to make reality my bitch. I'm gonna make this shit mine. No one's gonna stop me. And you're gonna sound delusional to people.
Yeah.
People gonna be like, man, this man fucking crazy. He said he was gonna do this. He said he was gonna do that. He said he was, but then next thing you know, you do a couple of them things.
Yeah. They're like, oh shit.
Like a little quiet on you.
Yep.
All of a sudden you don't look crazy no more.
Right. Right.
Like, yeah, they're gonna be like, yeah, he always said he was gonna do that, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Like everybody said Kanye was crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
Last I checked, he did everything he said he was gonna do.
Yeah. Last time I checked. Shoot.
You know? But get used to it. Don't make fun of them. That's just how dreams look when they're spoken out loud.
Yeah.
You know?
They look crazy.
They look crazy to everybody else, man. So that's number 8. Number 9, and this follows number 8. Thing you need to understand about these people is that they hate negativity.
Right.
Real successful people, they don't even really hate on other successful people.
Nah.
You notice, like, they don't hate on rich people.
Nah, because they watching to see, what I got to do to get there.
Something to learn.
Yes, they looking at it as a learning opportunity.
Yeah, I look at successful people, no matter what, I'll be like, man, what this dude doing over there, man? I see what he did right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can I take this back and flip it and bounce it and apply it to what I do? And you can't do that if you're busy hating. If you're busy talking shit about everybody successful, saying they don't deserve it, or anytime you see somebody win, you suggest that they cheated. People do this so much, man, on social media. It's like, no one can just be rich.
Right.
No one can just have a hit.
Right.
No one can just be successful. It always gotta be somebody to add a little disclaimer.
Yeah.
To a little asterisk next to their success.
You know that's his cousin, right?
You know his pops with him. His mom worked at the label.
Right.
You know his auntie used to fuck old boy that had the fucking.
Right. He can't just be nice. He can't just be good. Can't put no work in.
You know his granddad left him a whole recording studio.
Right.
And 20,000 records.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Head start.
Yeah. You know he cheated, right? You know he had credit card. You know his credit score was 790, right? You know he cheated.
Right.
You know, it's always something, man. And when we do that to other successful people, it comes off super negative. But what I've noticed is that really successful people, they don't play that game.
Nah, they don't.
Because they look at it like, if I got here doing what I did, I know I had to work. Ain't no cheating at this shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to work too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter how much you hate somebody, it's like, they had to work. If I look at them, are they working or are they feet up?
Right.
They working. So at that point, save the negativity for somebody else. If you're around someone who's successful, keep it positive, because all they have to power them to reaching their dreams is a positive mindset.
Facts.
You let that negativity invade your mind, you won't even dream anymore. Won't be no delusional goals. Won't be no ultra ambitious dreams. None of that shit. You'll just wake up every day and accept life for what it is and never aspire to be anything better. So negativity is a no.
All right.
All right. Number 10. Here we go.
This is very important.
Oh, come on. They need help.
Can't do it all by themselves.
Cannot. People seem to think that they can. So there's a tendency to back away.
Yeah.
From really intense, competitive, ambitious people when they're doing their thing. And think, I mean, they got it. They don't need no help. They'll figure it out. But if you're close to that person, they probably need your help.
Right.
They probably could use your help, but they're so busy and so deep into it, and because it's their passion, their purpose, they might not feel comfortable asking you.
Right.
And because they need help, just ask.
Yeah, you need something. Need me to help you do something.
Hey, what you need? You know what I'm saying? What can I offer to make this easier? That's it. It's not like you ain't got to be doing they shit for them.
Right.
You ain't got to be standing over them. Just a little shit. Oh, yo, let me give you a reminder to do that one thing you mentioned to me last night. What time you got to be there tomorrow? Okay. Oh, yeah, I set a reminder on my phone. So,
yeah.
Hey, did you do such and such yet? I just got this reminder set. Oh, no, I didn't. Thanks for reminding me. A little shit like that.
Little stuff like that is important.
Goes a long way, man.
Goes a long way.
But they need help. And encouragement counts as help as well. Yo, I see what you're doing. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Yeah.
That counts, man. You know? And that's number 10. We got one bonus.
The bonus joint.
Bonus joint for those at home listening is they work hard.
Yeah, it might not look like work to you all the time.
That's key.
It might not look like work to you all the time, but it's work.
Very intense.
Very intense. Like that hour on stage when you do a performance.
It looks fun.
It looks fun as hell.
Yeah.
But there's a reason I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason I might lose my voice by the end of this set.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing work.
Yep.
Like my legs might be sore when I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Holding that mic up for an hour is not easy.
Same thing about the merch table.
Yeah.
Like you're standing at the merch table from the time doors open. You go on stage, you go back. You're up there 5-6 hours. It's 5-6 hours. That's work.
Yes.
How many people have a job where you have to stand on your feet for 5-6 hours? Then you got to perform for an hour and get all hot and sweaty. Then you go back and you're dealing with people.
Right.
Like it's work. It might just because you're smiling, just because you're having a good time talking to fans and it's positive, doesn't mean it's not work.
Yeah.
Like it's people work hard. I think people tend to underestimate how much successful people work.
Yes.
Like when other people are like partying, kicking it, going out on Thursdays for no reason, they're in the house. They're working on their craft.
Yeah.
It looks boring from the outside, but they could not be more happy because at least they're doing what they love.
Facts.
And because they do what they love, they're going to be more apt to work longer than the average person who needs to be off at 5 o'clock.
Right.
Who needs weekends off. They don't love that shit.
Right.
You can't do that shit 7 days a week. You can't do 90% of the jobs in this country. Damn. You can't do 7 days a week.
Facts.
You would fucking murder somebody.
Yeah.
Or yourself.
Yeah, you would kill somebody.
Kill somebody.
Yeah, I'm going to punch you in your face. You say one more thing to me.
Like, you can't do it. Those jobs are not meant for that. They're not meant for that.
Right.
It's good money.
Right.
You know, it's security. You know, but look, they're not those kind of jobs.
Right.
There's certain jobs where you can work and work and work and work and work because you enjoy it and it's your passion, but you can't do the rest. So that, like, they need the help. They work hard, man. Never forget that, man.
Never forget.
They work hard. So don't underestimate, like, oh, you just having fun and you just make music. No.
Yeah, this
I'm
shit.
working.
Yeah, this shit work, man.
When's the last time you worked this hard at your job? You know, you be chilling 6 hours, 3-4 hours a day. You be there 8 hours.
Right.
You don't be doing 8 hours of work though.
Right.
Don't front, you know. And so, yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Let me read them back.
Work.
Dating ambitious and successful people. Number 1, you're not number 1. Number 2, they hate drama and distractions. Number 3, they're not competing with you. Number 4, they need time alone. Number 5, they need breaks. Number 6, they hold you to a higher standard. Number 7, there will always be a new goal. Number 8, they can sound delusional sometimes. Number 9, they hate negativity. Number 10, they need help. And a bonus joint, they work hard.
Word.
That's it for this week.
Yep.
See y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Super Duty Tough Work. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Follow the podcast on SoundCloud. Peace.
Shoot, I got styles already that's more complex that nobody know about. I mean, super duty tough work.